So today I thought I'd share another devotional with you. It's not often that I do it, so I was thinking about getting back into it and just sharing some devotional thoughts. It's what I love to do, so why not? Has anyone ever said or did something that really made your day? I'm sure if you give some thought to it, that you could probably say, oh yeah, that person did make my day that day. Well, today I want to share a story that's found in Acts chapter 12, where suddenly Peter found himself in prison. Well, here's the story. Soon after Peter ended up in jail, his friends immediately assembled together and started praying for him. So then, first of all, wouldn't it be nice to know how he ended up in jail? Well, it was a time of great persecution of the church, and Peter was captured and arrested and placed under a guard of four squads of 4 soldiers each. Now, that's pretty tight. So getting out was going to take a miracle. Nothing short of a miracle. Well, one night in a dark cell, as Peter was sleeping, an angel appeared to him to help with his rescue. The angel explained the plan of escape. At first, Peter thought he was seeing a vision, but he later realized it was an angel that was leading him. So the angel struck him on the side and said, "Quick, get up." And you know what happened first? The chains fell off his wrists. The angel gave instructions, and they were on their way out of the prison and safely out of the gate. When he safely made it, the angel left. Well, the angel did his job. And Peter said to himself, wow, this is really true. This is really happening. I'm safe. I'm out of prison. Wow, that was miraculous in itself, wasn't it? So Peter immediately went to the home of Mary, where many of his friends were gathered in prayer. He knocked on the door, and no one answered. Wow. He may have wondered what happened to all of his friends. He didn't know that the servant girl named Rhoda came to the door, and once she heard his voice, she became so overjoyed and ran to tell the others instead of letting him in. And her friends told her that she was out of her mind. Well, where's all the faith? In their thinking, there was no way that it could be Peter at the door. Where's Peter? He's in prison. Well, they finally opened the door and saw him, and they now were all amazed. It wasn't as much as their unbelief, it was their amazement to see him right there at the door when they're thinking he was in prison. Of course they prayed, and of course they believed, but when prayer actually gets answered in this miraculous way, wow, that must be amazement. It must be. Well, it sounds like answered prayer to me. So Peter sat with them and explained how the Lord led him out of prison. So God made Peter's day, Peter made Rhoda's day, and all the others who were praying in the house. So these circumstances makes me realize that when people express concern to pray for one another and actually see the results before their eyes, must make their day. This was good news. This was terrific news. It was a huge relief to know that Peter was all right. Why wouldn't it cause a group of people to rejoice? I know I would. I'd jump up and down. How could you or I make someone's day? Perhaps we could pray for someone who really need our prayers too. Perhaps we could gather in someone's home to pray. A word of encouragement could make someone's day. It really could. The day after the great escape from prison, there was a great commotion because Peter could not be found. God was victorious, and we all need victory in our lives, don't we? And God has plenty of joy for everybody. So my challenge today is, go ahead. Make someone's day. Tell someone you're praying for them. Tell someone you're concerned for them. that they're in your thoughts and they're in your prayers. Prayer can be said anywhere and anytime. So go ahead. Pray for someone today. Thanks for listening. I hope to do another one really soon. Until next time. Bye.